Hi, my name is Noah, and today we're going to be unboxing a package that I got from Venba Fragrance. Now, in this order, I got 4 fragrances, 1 for my friend and 3 for myself, so let's get straight into it. Now, the fragrance that I got for my friend, it's called Amore Cafe by Mancera. I really wanted to get this for myself, but Josh wanted to get this one, so Josh, this one's for you. It's coming to you soon. All right, the first fragrance we're going to be unboxing is Tom Fords Noir Extreme. Now, out of the 3 fragrances I got, this is the only one that I've tried before. This is going to be super nice for the winter time. Right now, when I'm filming this, it's summer, so this is more of an investment for the future, but let's open it up. This is my first Tom Ford in my collection. Here is the fragrance itself. Wow, that's a gorgeous bottle of fragrance. Look at that. Now let's give it a spray in the air. The atomizer is really nice on that. It's this masculine, spicy, chocolatey, sweet DNA. The original Noir is nothing like this. Honestly, I'm excited to see what the performance is on this. That's the one thing that I've never tried out on it. When I sprayed it on, I went home and I got a shower afterwards. So I've never really been able to try the performance on this, but it is a lovely, masculine, chocolatey scent. The cap feels kind of cheap, if I'm honest. I would have expected a harder cap for this size, but it is a nice looking bottle, very masculine. I love Tom Ford's presentation. The brand is amazing. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so next up we have Ani by the brand Nishane. So it was an absolute steal of a price for me to get this. I'm really excited to see what it smells like. I'm building up my niche in my collection. I have so many designers. I'll do a full collection review soon, but this is another one to add to my niche collection. So let's open it. Just a simple plain white box all the way around. Let's see what the bottle looks like. That is such a pretty bottle. I love the way that looks. It's very minimalistic. That cap feels really heavy, is it? Oh yeah, that's weighty. I don't know if you can hear this, but that would hurt your toe if you dropped it on there. There's a horse logo on the back. I think that's the Nishane brand logo. That's really, really cool. I've heard that it's like a lemon pie. I've never tried it, so let's give this our first test. That is, wow. That's almost like a lemon cake. That's very light. It's very heavy on the lemon, but it's like a lemon custard covered in like icing sugar. Now, I'm sure this will develop in the dry down, but off the opening, that is amazing. I'm gonna put some on my left hand so I can test the performance of this. That's not what I was expecting. I heard that this was a vanilla beast, but I never realized how strong it would be on the lemon. Typically, citrus fragrances don't last, but this is an extrait de parfum, which just means that its concentration is super, super strong. And I've heard from everyone who's reviewed this that they say the performance is insane. I think this may be one of my new favorite fragrances. I'm so interested to see how this develops. Let's do the final fragrance. All right, so this last one has been hyped up on TikTok for like years, and I've been super excited to try it, but I've never got my hands on a tester. I bought a clone of this, but I've never had the original thing. The Giardini di Toscanas Bianco Latte. I know the notes that I like. I love gourmand fragrances, and I'm really excited for this. The box is gorgeous. It's got the lettering on the front, some details on the back. Let's see what this looks like. So it's got like this gold patterning on the front with the logo. It's a sticker. I could actually peel that off. It's very thick. It honestly feels like just a piece of wood, this cap. I know it's probably not actual wood, but I like that bottle. Once I move into my new apartment and I build a fragrance shelf, this will probably be towards the front just so I can show everyone I have it. So let's give this one a try. I love that sound. Oh, that is so beautiful. This is so different. Let me put a little bit on skin. Okay. So that milk accord is very prominent. It's like a softer coffee than I was expecting. When you have a coffee scent, typically it's very overpoweringly coffee. But this is like letting the coffee take a little bit of a backseat. I'm getting a lot more of that honey and lactonic element of this than the latte. When I get fragrances that have lactonic notes, they kind of start off with this like almost balloon-like smell. There's like a plasticky element to it. And once it macerates a little bit, which just means like I've had it for a while and the bottle has been used a little bit, I'm sure it will develop a little bit more. For now, let me take some time, let me sit on my skin, and I'll come back in a bit and give my final review. If you haven't liked the video or subscribed yet, make sure to do that and drop a comment of what fragrance you think I should try next or what your favorite fragrance is. I know a lot of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you could subscribe, that would mean the world to me. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month. If we could do that, that would make my year. I love making fragrance content and I love sharing it with you guys. Okay, it's been some time. I want to go back and rate all 3 fragrances and then rank them from favorite to least favorite. So with the Tom Ford, its performance is good. Longevity-wise, it lasts for a long time, but this doesn't project like I thought it would. Now, my best friend's name is Rio, and he used to wear oud wood as his signature scent. And I love the way it smelled because it would project. It would like fill a room. This doesn't really do that. This is a, 3 feet away from you kind of scent bubble. I love that for this fragrance because with this one, it's a darker, warmer, sweeter scent. I would see this on a date night or at a special event, and there you're dealing with people in closer proximity to you, and that's where this thing shines. It's a very seductive fragrance, and I wouldn't want that projecting all the way off my skin. I would see someone wearing this like in their 40s or 50s. This is an older man's scent, but it's not like a fougere. There's a sweetness here, but it's really balanced with the chocolatiness that this fragrance gives off. I look at this as a mature man's chocolate. Tom Ford's fragrances can all be described pretty well as being masculine. This is a very masculine fragrance. I love this stuff. In the winter, this might be my new go-to. I really love like my sweet, up-close, warm scents. So I'm gonna give this one like a 9.5. I really love it. I wish the projection was a bit stronger, but longevity-wise, this is great. I can't give it a full 10 out of 10, but it's very close. Up next, I have Nishanes Ani. This surprised me, like totally. It has staying power, first of all. I mean, this is an extrait de parfum. This is gonna last you a very long time. This will last me like until I shower. I'm convinced. I haven't showered since I sprayed these on, but I feel like even a shower might not even take this off. This is prominent. I love gourmand fragrances, and I've loved citruses in fragrance, but they've never had staying power, and I've never seen citrus in a gourmand fragrance done like this, but this is exactly what I would want if I would have those 2 worlds of fragrance to cross over. This is such a unique fragrance. I'm so glad that I went for it. I didn't know what to expect based off the reviews. It really is amazing. I think this is a one-of-a-kind fragrance. It's not a gourmand that I expected. It's not a gourmand that I've smelled something similar to before. I would put this in my top 3 favorite fragrances. I don't know that it's beating Apple Brandy for me, and I don't know that it would beat La Nuit de l'Homme, but its performance is really strong, and once I wear this out, I want to see what happens, because this could end up being a very big compliment getter. I don't like to do this. Normally I give pretty positive fragrance reviews, but I try to stay away from it. 10 out of 10. I give this a solid 10 out of 10. Nishanes Ani, what a surprise. Totally worth it. Solid 10 out of 10 fragrance. I have to give it a 10 out of 10. I don't like doing that a lot. It gets a 10. All right, lastly, I've got Bianco Latte. And listen, I have to be honest when giving fragrance reviews. I think this needs more time to macerate, because when I smell this, I'm getting so much of that plasticky feel when it's on skin. A lot of people, when they get lactonic fragrances, like if you read reviews on Fragrantica, a lot of the people say it smells like a burnt tire almost. I'm not getting that strong of it, but it definitely has a plasticky feel to it. But when it's in the air, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I think that's what it will be once it's given some time to macerate. Over time, I might have to revisit this one. As it stands right now, I have to review it off of what it smells like right now. And honestly, I'm not thrilled with it while it has that plasticky note. I really hope it goes away. If it doesn't go away, this might be the worst blind buy I've ever made. I want to love this. This has every note that I typically love in a fragrance, but I think it just needs time for that plasticky, milky scent to go away. As it stands right now, I'm gonna give this a 7. It's still pleasant even with the plastickiness. I'm still getting the latte, I'm still getting some of the honey in there, but I just think this needs time to macerate. I have to rank based off what I have right now. So if I had to rank from least favorite to favorite, I'd have to say Bianco Latte is my least favorite in this order. Maybe once it develops, I'll like it a lot more, but as it stands right now, I'm a bit disappointed by this. I thought this was gonna be my favorite. Sometimes bottles just need more time. Sometimes it takes 2 to 3 weeks to let nature run its course in a fragrance. I think that's what's gonna have to happen here. As it stands right now, this is my least favorite out of the three, but I do really love the bottle and the presentation was lovely. We'll see how this develops over time. My second favorite would definitely be Tom Fords Noir Extreme. This is going to be a wintertime magic statement. I can't wait until I have to go to an event where I have to wear a suit and tie and I wear this and someone comes up to me and goes, "Is that you, sir?" And I say, yes, it is me. No, I mean, I really love this stuff. I think I could layer this with a couple of my other winter fragrances. I love this. Second favorite out of the order. Lastly, my favorite out of the three, Nishanes Ani. I have never been more impressed with a blind buy fragrance in my life. And I've blind bought a lot of fragrances. I've made a lot of mistakes. But this was not a mistake. It's so strong. I wasn't stuffed up when I started making this video, but I've sprayed this so many times, I'm like stuffed up. This is amazing. This is perfection. This is elegance. This is a gourmand lover's dream. It's in my top 3 fragrances now. I love this stuff. This is my favorite out of the order. Thanks for tuning into the video. I really appreciate you. If you watched all the way to the end, comment a coffee emoji. I'll really appreciate that. I'll see you guys in the next one.